Greetings, greetings, greetings. So, I haven't been live in a minute. So, I'm almost on my way back home. So, I decided to do a live just to let everybody know what's going on. All right, I'm about to share this on blockchain. Nope. I've been on the computer all day and my eyes are tired of the computer. So, sharing this on Facebook. All right, let me see. Join me live now. Alrighty, I just wanted to share that on Facebook. Hey, what's going on? Oh, okay. Hello, if you have joined me, by all means, give me a hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Sharing on sharing on my different platforms. Okay. Wait, did I share that? Oh, yes, I did. All right. And let's see what else. Huh. I know you can share this on LinkedIn. Ah, wait. Let me see. You can only share with a certain amount of people at a time. Oh, you can do that a couple of times. Alrighty, guys. Whoa. No. Go. No. Why is it coming this way? Gigantic bug. Woo. Go that way. Don't come over here. It's because I'm outside and it's night. So they have water bugs. It was trying not to go anywhere. It was coming close. I'm stomping my foot. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. So we're about to share again. Let's see. Open WhatsApp. One more time. All right. I'm just sharing this, guys. So whoever's on, if anybody's on, I don't usually get a lot of people on my lives, but if anybody's on, just wait. Did I do that right? Okay. Just leave me a message and let me know where you are watching from. Alrighty. Hi everyone. How are you? Don't know if there's anyone out there watching. I am going to plug in a mic because I keep getting told that the sound is not always that great. So, welcome. Alrighty. So, if you're on, please leave me a message in the chat. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you are watching from. This is Kamishra from Kamishra's Corner, and I haven't been live in a while. I was going live when I was eating my fruit while I'm on live and just chatting with you guys, but I haven't been here for a while. But I had the weirdest thing happen to me today. I've been sitting pretty much under this tent. I'm outside right now all day long because I've been editing videos and uploading videos and editing and uploading and editing and uploading. So I've been editing and uploading videos pretty much all day. So now it's dark. I hope that, where did it go? There was a gigantic water bug. I hope it went that way. I was supposed to be watching it. I totally forgot. See, y'all made me forget about looking out for the water. I don't see it right now. I think it went back that way. It was coming close and I was stomping my feet and it wasn't going nowhere. Anyway, so yeah, I was sitting on this under this tent all day long and I had the weirdest thing happen to me. I'm sitting here and where I live back in Brooklyn, this place is on the corner. It's like a corner street. So there's a one street is kind of quiet and the other street is a little bit busier. And like across the street, there's always a group of men that's always over there. They're, playing. Oh, what's the name of the game? It looks like checkers. I forget what they call it here. They call it something else. But they're always playing that game, and sometimes that game get heated. You can hear them. They be arguing and whatnot. It's funny, but where I live back in the States, I'm on the corner. I'm always somewhere on the corner, but I'm on the corner, and I have parks across each street of where I'm situated. So I have big park here, and then the other side is more like ball fields. Really, it's soccer fields. They play baseball, and all the way to the other end is a playground. But it's a ball field, mostly for soccer and I can't think and softball, baseball. So on the weekends, it gets really, really busy. It gets really busy, and it's like they'll have their music going, and they'll be playing baseball. So I'm sitting here, and I just got a flashback of being back home. It was the weirdest thing because I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. And I had to think where I was for a second. I was like, I mean, God, why do I hear Spanish music? It was so crazy. I was like, why am I hearing Spanish music? I'm in Ghana. So I got up and I'm like, is that Spanish music? And I went closer and I'm listening. And I'm like, it's not Spanish music. It was Ghanaian. Well, the guys who live here, they're so funny. Nana Yao, his brother Ose, they are funny. But Ose came and I was like, but that's not Spanish music, right? He says, no, that's high life. And I was like, oh man, I'm sitting here. I said, that sounds like Spanish music. And it just reminds me of how, connected we are with our cultures. Because That sounded like regular old Spanish music that I normally hear on the weekends, because a lot of Spanish people that come, they sit there, they bring their, their drinks, and they have the games, they have the younger league games, and then, sometimes they'll have the adult games. And they're playing baseball and playing their music, and oh man, I thought I was back in Brooklyn. It was a weekend. Well, today is a weekend. And they were playing baseball in the corner, and I was hearing them. And I could hear the guys on the corner, they're playing their music and they're fussing over the game. And oh my gosh, it's a trip. I'm in Medina, Ghana. Stephen, oh wait, wow. Quan, Quainor? Quainor? I hope I pronounced that right. I know I didn't. I'm in Medina, Ghana. What is experience in Ghana? What is experience in Ghana? Oh, what is the experience I had in Ghana? Yeah, I'm talking about it. If that's what you meant, that's what I'm talking about. I just had a flashback of feeling like I was back in the States. And it just reminds me of how the culture here, through, you know, people traveling back and forth, through the enslavement process, before the enslavement process, because there were people who were leaving the continent and going to what was then the New World, way before the enslavement process, way before Europeans even knew that there was, a land over there that you can be lived on. Africans were traveling across the waters in seafaring boats and exchanging with people on what was called the New World, eventually the Americas. Some places call it Manu. So, that exchange of culture is so real, to the point where I'm listening to Ghanaian high life music, and I was like, why am I hearing Spanish music? What, am I home? No, I'm in Ghana. What's going on? It was weird. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And I'm getting a little sad because I'm down to my last 2 weeks, my last 2 weeks in Ghana. I'm not happy. There's some things that I still want to do. Have some exciting videos coming up about my updates about the Asebu land. It's in 3 parts. So I'm not going to talk about it now because I don't want to, spoil I forget what they call it, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. Well, I shouldn't say the surprise, but I don't want to spoil the your being able to watch it and enjoy it when it comes out. So it's 3 parts because I had an experience getting out to Cape Coast. It was an experience, but it was a good experience. Everything kind of happens for a reason. If you're coming on, please, hey, Happy, what's up? How's the babies? How's my little Digimon and little Aminektu? Sorry, I spelled it wrong. Always pronounce her name wrong. How are you guys? I miss them. I'm missing all my babies. I'm missing Eddie. I'm missing, Avali, Samira. I'm missing all of my babies. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Anai, I miss you guys. I really do. But some of them have moved halfway across the world, like Eddie. Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all heard that noise, but something was running and it stopped. You know how there's noises in the background and you get used to it and it stops. You're like, oh, it's really quiet out here. I'm like the only one talking. So I'm hoping I'm not disturbing the peace in the neighborhood because I'm outside. Yeah, so I'm coming down to the last couple of days of being here, and I'm sad because I'm leaving Ghana and I don't want to. I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go, but I gotta go. As they say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. I got a plane ticket, and it's gonna leave whether I'm on it or not. So I better be on it. I'm gonna have to buy another ticket. But if you're watching, please leave me a message in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Say hello so I can say hello back. Stephen Quainor. If I pronounced that right, please let me know. Thank you. Happy, of course, I know you. I know I pronounced that right. But I see there's 6 people on here. Say hello to me. Let me know. If you guys have any questions about what I've experienced and all the different lessons that I've learned coming out to Ghana. I have learned a lot of things. I've learned about some of the insecurities that I actually still have that I didn't know I had. Opang Edward, hey, how are you? Hello. Or I should say Majo, because it's nighttime here and it's the same. Majo. That's how you say good evening or good night. So I'm trying to learn kakra, little by little, small, bit by bit. Right. Oh, I pronounced it right. Good, good, good. So if you have any questions about that you want to know about my experiences that I've had here in Ghana, I've been here for 3 months. I came April 2nd, and now I'm winding down to the last couple of days. I have to go back to immigration and pick up my passport because I didn't know they were going to keep your passport. I had to turn in my passport to get my stay extended legally. Stay, Ghana, please don't go. I don't want to go. Ernest, okay, wait. Ernest Danso. Good evening, Opang, Edward. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to go, but I have to. But it's okay because I will be back. I will. I'm gonna be back. And this is not the only place I want to go because um when was it? It was about a year ago. I took my African ancestry DNA test, and I know there's a lot of people who, they stand by it. There's a lot of people who, oh, it's just a hoax. It's a crox. It's not accurate. But I took my African ancestry DNA test, and my test came back saying that my family on my mother's side, my mother's came through Guinea-Bissau. They were Fula of Guinea-Bissau. They were Kru of Liberia, and they were of the Mende and Temene of Sierra Leone. So my next countries that I want to go to are those three countries: Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea-Bissau. Okay, you have to excuse me because I've been watching this computer all day, so I'm squinting to see what's written. Wait, can I make this go to the whole page? I don't want to end up closing. Oh, that didn't really help much, but it's better than nothing. Got a little bit bigger. What is the most important lesson this trip? The most important lesson that I learned this trip is that the conditioning that we get in the Western countries, the conditioning that you don't realize you have, is the most important thing for you to understand is there. It's like you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So you don't know how deep that conditioning lies within you until you go somewhere and your being there brings it out. So I had an experience here, and um, it's kind of embarrassing. So I'm kind of revealing my issues that I have that I didn't know that I had on Facebook Live. So no judgments. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. When you grow up in the Western world, you get so much inoculated with their culture, with their way of thinking, with having your perspective being, colored and tainted from that Western perspective view and eyes. So since I've been here, when I first came here, the beaches were still closed. So I had went around, and when I got to the area where I am now to look for some, because I was told that there was pools in the area. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look for pool in the area. And so I love Google. So I was on my Google Maps. I'm gonna find a pool. He said it was in the area. I'm gonna find it. There actually is two in this area, and I didn't know that until the caretaker of this house, the owner of this house, was telling me, "Oh no, that pool is not. It might not be that great." But I'm not gonna name the name of the pool. But there was another one that's not too far away, in walking distance. So I got to that pool because I wanted to go check it out. Because I have seen some pools that I wasn't too comfortable with. So I wanted to go check it out first before we made our way over there. We never did get to the pool because soon after that, the beach is open. And I love the beach. So I went to the beach. But I did go to the pool to check it out. And that's when some of my conditioning that I didn't realize I still had and held on within me, that conditioning that gets put in Black people, grown up as a child, even before we're born. Because in your mother's womb, if your mother has issues of self hate, of loving self and loving what they look like, their dark skin, their woolly hair, their their curvy bodies, if they are conditioned to hate all things that are Black and African and not of the white European standard, then when they're carrying that child, those perspectives, you know, those thought processes get passed on even in the womb to the child. And then you come out, and their conditioning and their way of trying to protect you from the world kind of instills more of that Western self hate. And then you grow up with, having all of the images of beauty look total opposite of you, having all of the things that we grow up in the United States having. If the darker you are, the worse you look. The curlier your hair is, the worse it is. So the straighter your hair is good hair. The curlier your hair is considered bad hair. Everybody wants to pull down the little edges, and they call it baby hair. When you have hair that's more straight, more curly and less kinky, then they say that's good hair. Oh, you got that good hair, girl. So you grow up with that. You grow up with everything that is related to what you are is considered less than, is considered ugly, unwanted, unaccepted. So you grow up with that your whole life. And even when you get to a point where that's a lie, it's not true. They're feeding you lies, they're feeding you untruths. Um, and you start to learn to love yourself and love what you look like and love Africa and love being African and accepting being African. There's still inside of you those seeds that they planted inside of you. So I say all of that just so you can understand, especially if you're Ghanaian and you're not from the States, just so you can understand that when we come to a place where it's just a sea of Black people, sometimes those challenges come out. Sometimes those hidden conditioning that we don't know is still there comes out. So I go to this pool. I'm going to check it out. I was like, yeah, I came in there, I looked around, and I was like, is there a pool back here? Because I didn't see it. I just saw like what looked like an eatery, and I could hear people, and it looked like a guest house on the side. So I'm looking, I was like, is there a pool here? I went inside one side, and I was like, no, let me just come back out and talk to the people. And they're like, yeah, the pool. And they said it's over there. So it was like behind the area that looked like an eatery. So I was like, oh, okay, I want to go and check it out. I said, I know the beaches are closed, and me and my me and my girlfriend was thinking about coming to the pool. She said, sure, no problem. They told us to go in, and I went inside and I looked, and as soon as I walked in and I looked, I kind of got taken aback. And then as soon as I did that, I was like, whoa, why am I, why did I get like startled and taken aback? I come from a country where our numbers are less. And then I come to a country where there's nothing but a sea of Black people. And I walked into that pool and I saw a sea of Black people. And it startled me. And I could be too embarrassed to talk about it. But I talk about it because I bring it up because I'm talking to my people in the States. There are conditionings that we have buried so far in us, even if we think we've overcome them, that when you come to this continent, it's going to bring it out of you. You might not have done what I did. I got taken aback because I saw a sea of Black faces, a sea of people that looked like me. And I was like, oh. And then I had to stop and I was like, why did I do that? Why did that kind of take me off my balance? And I had to meditate on it and I had to think about it. And I brought it up in the class that I'm taking right now. It's the spiritual class that I'm taking. And you know, I had to come to terms with the fact that I still have seeds of dislike for who I am inside because it's been planted so deep. And sometimes you ever pull up a weed, you pull up the weeds, you pull up the roots, it's kind of like burdock. I don't, if you know anything about plants, you know about burdock. You have burdock in your yard and you think you're going to get rid of it, you're not getting rid of burdock. I don't know if the roots of burdock grow so deep, but I think they do. I'm not really sure. But all I know is when you try to pull up burdock, you can pull and you can dig and you can weed out. And next year, what's going to happen? Burdock is going to grow because there's a piece of that root still there, buried deep in the dirt. It's still there. You can't see it. You think you pulled it out. You haven't seen it for a whole year. And the next year, here it comes again. You know, at the time of the year when that plants grow. That's how the conditioning of the United States is inside of us. We saw it. We're like, mm-mm, I'm not self-hating. I love being black. I love my curly hair. I love my dark skin. I love my curvy body. I love my African culture. I love my African people. I love to see a sea of black faces. And then you see a sea of black faces and you realize that root is still buried. That root of self hate is still buried inside, deep, deep down. You thought you pulled it all out, but there's still something there. Okay. So it takes coming to the continent for you to see what is still buried inside of you that's not beneficial for you, that is affecting your life that you might not even realize it's affecting because you don't know what you don't know until you know it. So that's one of the experiences I've had. One of the most important experiences that I have is we have all of that to answer your question, Hoppy. Just to say that that's one of the most important experiences that I have is realizing that those seeds of Western standards of seeing, looking out at everything through a certain lenses of Western culture is still buried inside of me. So the longer I'm here, I think the more I'll realize how much of it is buried and the more I'll really be able to dig deep and unroot it and get rid of it finally for good. So I'm glad I'm here and I'm definitely coming back, but I will be visiting those other three countries as well. I don't know what will come. I'm just making plans to be here and to be there, to get there. And I'm just going to allow the journey to take its course and learn more lessons and grow more and make more connections and live life. hmm Um, from the UK, we need you in Ghana. Oh, Ernest done so. I know I need me in Ghana. I need me in Ghana, but I am coming back. I have to go back home. I have plans. Um, I'm not gonna give away some of the plans, but I plan on staying here, and I want to stay here in a home that I build. So I have to go back and fundraise. So I got to work. I need money. I need cash. I need some capital. I got to be able to sustain myself while I'm here. You are so right about the conditioning. Yeah, conditioning, man, is a piece of freaking work. You think you've gotten rid of your conditioning because you've come to a new level of understanding, a new level of love for self, a new you've had some kind of education, whether it be traditional spirituality, whether it be Africana studies, whether it be African studies, whatever. You just have to put yourself in the right situation for those things to now manifest and start to grow again, so to where you can see it. And just like the burdock. It's so funny because I live across the street from a park, and every year the people that volunteer for the park and the people who do the horticultural, um, they take care of the plants of the park. It Burdock, they say, is not natural to that park that's across the street from me. It was part of it. That park was part of an actual forest in Brooklyn. So they've been making efforts to get rid of the plants that are actually not natural to the area, or are not indigenous, I should say, to the area, and only have plants that are indigenous to the area. And they think they're going to get rid of the burdock. You can't get rid of that burdock. So good luck, Prosper Park Alliance. You're not getting rid of that burdock. It's like the roots. It's like the conditioning of the Western society. Except that I'm sure that we can get rid of. But in my generation, will it be gone? Mm-mm. It can be gone in our great 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 grandchildren's generation. It took maybe one generation for certain seeds to get planted, but it's going to take a lot more generations to get those seeds unplanted. It's not hard to plant burdock, but it's hard to get rid of it once it is planted. Once it has taken root, it's harder to get rid of it. So it's going to take more time to get rid of that conditioning than it took to put the conditioning there. So I'm accepting of that, but I'm also glad that I learned that lesson and I realized that it's there because I can work on it. And when you know it's there, then when you can do something about it. If you don't know, it's like work about what? It's nothing wrong with me. I ain't got nothing to work on. I ain't got nothing to work on. So that's because you think it's not there. But when you know the issue is there, when you know there's a problem there, then you can start to address it. So, are there any other questions out there? Sitting here running my mouth. I got my incense burning. That's why I'm not dealing with the mosquitoes because they have this little circular. Wait, let me see if I can. I don't want to burn myself. Let me see if I can pick it up. Wait, move this chair back. Ooh, yeah, they have these little circular incense that keep away the mosquitoes. Wait, no, wait, can you see that? Oops. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like a little circular incense. It smells good and it actually really does help keep the mosquitoes away. So I got it like right up under my foot so that I can be out here. Get rid of those ashes. Outside, it was such a nice day. It was cool. I sat outside all day. I got all my work done. If you guys just joining us, please put a comment in the comments section and let me know. Say hello to me. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from. If you have any questions about my experiences here in Ghana that you want to know, any questions at all, I'm just kind of chit chatting. I haven't been live for a while. I was going live a lot when I first, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but I did more lives. I did a couple of lives when I first got here. And then it's just been uploading, videoing and uploading and experiencing new things and videotaping and uploading and experiencing new things. I've had a wonderful, wonderful experience in Ghana. And uh, what can I say? Everything here is not perfect, not by any means whatsoever. No place is perfect. There are a lot of challenges that exist in Ghana. There are a lot of things that I would love to see changed. I would love to see better. Um, but there's a lot to love about Ghana. So I challenge all of you Ghanaians who may be experiencing some type of challenges here, as far as if you want to start a business and having the capital to build a business or just living life, surviving here in Ghana, because it's not like the United States. You go to the United States and you don't have, there is a safety net. It's not the best, but it's there. It's existent. They have what they call Social Security. They call it a capitalist society, but it's capitalist slash somewhat socialist too. It has some social aspects about it. So they used to call it welfare back in the day. Now they call it social services. You can get food purchase assistance. You can get rental assistance. You can get they have shelters for people who become homeless. So they do have those things. Those services are a pain in the butt to have to deal with to get them. Some of the shelters are horrible to live in, especially the male single shelters, but it's still there. It's something that they have in the United States that they don't have here in Ghana. So not having in Ghana is like not having, literally not having. You rely on your community of friends, your family, um, for your support. So that support that we might get from government here, you get from your community of friends and family. Um, so if you happen to, for whatever reason, not have food, you be, maybe asking your friends for food or just going without. hmm So a lot of people that are living in the cities may deal with those kind of issues because a lot of people in the cities, they tile everything. They may have a home. This house that I'm living in now is beautiful. The people are wonderful. But at some point, there were trees on this compound, but there are no trees. There's no earth. It's all tiled over, and it wasn't like that originally. So, if whatever happens, if something was to happen and they, I don't know, don't have any money for food, it's not like they have a space where they can grow their own food. So stuff like that can happen in the cities. If you are, out in the villages, you have a place where, if push come to shove, you could just live sustainably, you know. Well, the biggest thing that you'll have to worry about is water, because you have to water the plants. You have to have water. But food, you can grow the food. You can grow a mango tree. You can grow an avocado tree, coconut tree, soursop. All of those things. It's not like the United States where you got to find seeds that are actually viable. The fruit here is viable. Somebody, you can find a fruit on the ground, plant it. Pick up that seed and plant it. And the earth here is so fertile that more than likely it'll take. So you can actually live off of the land. You have that ability. There are no restrictions on catching rainwater. You can catch rainwater. You can build a thing to help filter that rainwater. You can build your own natural filter. There are some places in the United States where you can't do that. It's actually illegal to catch rainwater. So it's a lot more freedoms here, but with freedoms sometimes comes disorganization because everybody doing what they want to do. And you're like, is there a rule here? Yeah, there's a rule, but are they gonna follow it? So I find that is some of the challenges, but I still love Ghana. From the UK, you are right about the conditioning. Visit Rwanda. Black Shabaka. I should visit Rwanda. Are you in Rwanda? Greetings, by the way. Thank you for joining my live. I would like to visit Rwanda. I would like to visit a lot of other states before I leave this life's journey and start another journey. Um, I don't know how many, but I have my first three that I would like to go to. So that's Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, and Liberia. And those three are first on my list because that's where my mother's ancestry comes from. I didn't do my father's test because my brothers have to do that one. I've taken the African ancestry test. So I want to go to those three countries first. And then, from there, Tanzania might be high on my list because I've seen the beaches in Tanzania. I love a beach. I love a beach. The beaches in Tanzania are beautiful. So that might be high on my list. Any place that has a beautiful beach, I'll be going there earlier than later if I get an opportunity to. hmm So visiting Rwanda, I don't know if I'm trying to think of where that is. I don't think that's a coastal country, Rwanda. I think that's a landlocked country, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, then you can please just correct me. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Please do share it while you're here. Maybe some others can come on and enjoy what I'm talking about and benefit from what I'm having to say. Um, Ghana was my first choice, and I fell in love with it after coming here the first time 2 years ago. I came with some girlfriends of mine. And it's so funny because my girlfriend was like, I saw it. She said, I saw you fall in love with Ghana. I saw that. And I did. And she saw it happen. So I don't know what it looked like to her, but she saw it happen. She was like, mm. And I felt it happen. I was just like, I am moving here. Came the first couple of weeks and I was like, I will be back. I am moving here. I was at that time, I was like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to make that move. I'm coming here. So I had to figure it out. So if you just joined, please Say hello to me in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. I would love to say hello to you. I'm just chatting. I didn't have any real agenda of what I wanted to talk about. Just to let people know I'm still here, but it's coming down to those last couple of weeks. I'm excited and I'm sad at the same time. I'm excited because I miss my babies. My babies are big girls, but I miss them. And when I get back, I'm supposed to be going with my sister to see my mom. I miss my mom. I want to go see her. We were actually going to be trying to come here this year. See, this was last year's plan. I talked to my sister and I was like, y'all got to come to Ghana. So we was planning. We were planning, so borders come back open. We can bring mommy here because my mother was like, I want to go to Ghana. When I was telling her about my visit, she was actually like, I want to go. So I was like, man, I got to get my mother here. She has to get her feet on the continent. If not Ghana, Sierra Leone, somewhere on the continent. Um, Before her time is this journey in this life is done. Got to get her to the continent. So that was our goal. It's like this year, make some plans. Me and my sister were going to come here, going to bring my mom, but it didn't happen this year. With COVID and everything happening and then traveling being the way it is. And I was like, I don't know how comfortable I feel. COVID still being around and still being strong. My mother being older, she has emphysema. I was like, I don't know. So it didn't happen this year, but that's still a goal of mine to get her here. If she's still willing to come, I'm willing to find a way to get her here. So that's still my goal. That's still my goal. Um, I don't really have much to talk about. So if you have any questions, you can ask me a question. I've been running my mouth. I'm about feminine, Tanika. Oh, sorry, I'm drinking some water. I'm getting notifications on my computer. Excuse me. Talking makes you thirsty. Getting notifications on my computer, so I was just reading them. Well, my battery is on like 37%. I just wanted to hop on here just to say hello to everybody. Thank you all for joining me on my live stream. I'm going to get ready to go. I got to go to bed. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm not going to be traveling tomorrow. I'm probably going to be staying close to the compound tomorrow. But the avocados here are amazing. And I am going to be going to the store to get ingredients to make guacamole. Because they have the best avocados here. And guacamole with Ghana avocados is going to be slamming. So I am going to go and get some onions. I haven't seen any parsley. Not parsley, cilantro. I don't know if they have that here. But if I go to the shopping mall, I might find it because they import a lot of stuff. So I might find it there. I don't think I'll find it at the local market. But I'm going to go and check, and I'm going to look for some cilantro, get some onions, garlic. I have some seasoning already, some powdered seasoning. I got some lime that I bought yesterday. Gonna get a couple more avocados and we gonna make some guacamole. I'm about to find me some corn chips. We gonna have some guacamole. If not, then I'm just gonna get some bread. We gonna toast it and we gonna have guacamole on bread. I've been having a taste for guacamole. Think about business opportunities. Have I thought about business opportunities in Ghana? I have. I actually I make body products back home. I make soap. I'm a soap maker. I've made soap while I was here in Ghana. I'm supposed to be doing another soap making video, by the way. I'm supposed to be making some more soap. I was trying to get in touch with this brother that I spoke to 2 years ago. When I first came here, he makes black soap and everything, and I finally found his connection on. Oh, sorry, I'm getting tired. I need to go to bed. I found his connection on Facebook, so I finally found his name and I reached out to him and I sent him a DM. So I'm hoping he messaged me back. But if I'm here, I'm definitely going to be still doing my soap and my body care products, and looking into continuing that as well as other things. So I'm looking into businesses that I can do. I've heard about a lot of different things. So I'm open to all of them. I'm considering everything, and I'm not really turning my head away from anything. But nothing is decided as far as what I'm going to build, other than knowing that am going to continue to do the soap making and the body care making and the hair care making products. Um, so instead of made in Brooklyn, where I am, they'll be made in Ghana, and I'll be shipping worldwide. Made in Ghana products. Okay, so look forward for that. Sensational Touch is moving to Ghana soon enough. That's my the name of my product line, Sensational Touch. And we make body care, hair care products, facial products, scrubs, and soaps, handmade soaps. So yeah, I am thinking about businesses, definitely thinking about businesses, because I have to sustain myself while I'm here. So definitely got to think about that. I'm working on opening a business with my husband as well. So, and that's all of that is going to happen. How it's going to, when it's going to actually be up and running, what is it going to look like? I just know it's going to happen. What other businesses will I be running in addition to? That remains to be seen. But yeah, got to have a business. Definitely got to have a business. And there's some online teaching I can possibly do too, in addition to the other businesses that I have. Black soap. I make a form of black soap, but it's not like the black soap here. Um, the black soap here is the texture is a lot softer. I don't know all of the ingredients that they use, but the lye that they use is like a potash. You probably know about it a little more than I do, and the concentration I believe is a lot less. So, and I'm thinking that's the reason why it ends up so soft in the end process. I really don't know. I actually would love to see it made from scratch while I'm here. That hasn't happened yet, but I'm still here, so there's still an opportunity for that to happen before I leave. But I did make a form of black soap using the plantain leaves, using a high amount, a good amount of shea butter, not too much, using because from what I heard about my in my research and learning more about black soap is that they use a lot of local ingredients. They use rainwater. So I made a soap similar to what I thought it was made back in the States. That they use a lot of shea butter, the plantain skin, and banana skins. So I use that, and I make a form of and cocoa as well. So I use all those ingredients. I make a form of black soap, but of course I'm using the lye that we use in the States. So those bars are a lot harder. They don't come out like the black soap, soft like the black soap is here. So yeah, I do make a what I call it Brooklyn-born black soap. Brooklyn-born black soap. Yeah, but it's been about an hour. So if there are no more questions, if there are any questions, get them in the chat quickly so I can answer them. If not, you already saw me yarning. It's night and it's not late, but I'm about to turn in. It's 10:42, late enough, almost 11 o'clock. So I'm about to turn in, take my shower, and say my prayers, as they say, and go to bed. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I thank you all for joining me and listening to my chat and hearing a little bit about my journeys and some of the lessons that I've learned, some of the conditioning that I still have to work on. Thank you for participating in the chat, letting me know where you are. Thank you for liking the stream. If you have not already subscribed, I'm asking you to subscribe. Hit the notifications button so all of the upcoming videos, I have 7 in the queue um, of my stay here. All of the upcoming videos, when they come out, you will be sure to be notified. You won't miss a thing, not a thing, not a thing. So I thank you for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Um, Well, I might not see you tomorrow morning because I don't think I'll be going live tomorrow. But if I do, I'll see you tomorrow morning. If not, you'll see one of my videos tomorrow. You can watch one you haven't watched already. I have some videos from last year and my last year's visit to Ghana. So if you're new to this channel, check out some of my older ones and have videos of me making soap at home and traveling down south and making soap down there. I am the traveling soaper, Kamishita. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Good night.